Good morning and welcome back to Cindy's Kitchen. I know, our first show of 2021. I missed you. I did. Lots going on in Cindy's Kitchens, in the whole house. So I'm glad to be back. If you're brand new, welcome. We're a cooking community. Sit and chitty chat about 30, 45 minutes. You don't like all that? Head on over to our YouTube channel, also called Cindy's Kitchen, for an edited version and the recipe. So good morning to everyone. Kathy and Vicky and Debbie. Hello, Joanne. Hi, Julie. Hello, Katrina. Vicky Ann, thank you. I know, I missed you guys. I really did. There's been so much going on. Good. Oh, Lois Ann, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I know it's been hard, but there's been so much going on. So most of you know that hubby had to have a surgery. He had something called MRSA, which is an antibiotic-resistant bacteria, as well as testing positive for COVID. So he had a surgery, and so he's been at home. Hey, Joan. He's been at home recovering in quarantine. And so I was living upstairs and leaving food outside. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. Good morning, Nina. I missed you guys too. Hi, Lois. Hi, Lois. Good to see you. So he's tested negative for positive. He's tested negative for COVID, so he's all good. He's out of quarantine, so that's good. Good morning, Cheryl. Still a little sore from his surgery, so he won't get his stitches out for another couple weeks. But he does go in today and get his second COVID vaccine, so that's a good thing. Anyway, it's just been busy, things going everywhere. But I'm so glad that everyone's back. I missed you guys terribly. I was still cooking. I felt like I should, I missed you too, Tana. I felt like I should take pictures of every meal. So, Anne, hello in the UK. Good to see you. Hi, Kim. Thank you very much. All right, so we need to get started because today, thank you, Tommy. Thank you so much. Oh, Tana, I appreciate it. Do you know this is the first time I actually put on makeup or blow-dried my hair in 2 weeks? So just for you, I blow-dried my hair and I put on some makeup. So there you go. Hey, Nell. Hey, Tommy. All right, so let's cheer. Ready? Let's toast. Ready? Raise your cups, raise your mugs. I have my heart mug today because my heart goes out to you guys for all of your thoughts and your prayers and your kind words. And I missed you guys. So I raise my heart cup to you. Cheers. Okay. Well, thank you, dear. I appreciate it. Thank you, Linda Sue. Okay. So today, hey, Lori, thank you. Oh, Brenda from Harrisburg. Good to say. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, so let me tell you what we're doing today. Today, we're doing cook once, double eats, okay? It's like code chicken today. Code chicken. Cook once, double eats, all right? Hey, Barbara, hubby's fine. Everybody's doing good. Everybody's negative. Life is good. Hey, Lisa. Anyway, so there we go. Oh, Heidi, you're still in Houston. Prayers for Heidi. Heidi tested positive. Hey, Melissa. All right, so let's get down to our lack of variety. And thanks, Heather. And the prices that have gone up. Like a can of corn, bag of frozen chicken. I got the thighs. You could get bread. And I want to say it was $8. Garlic lemon chicken. Okay, so let's get started with the garlic lemon chicken. So I'm gonna do a smallish dish, right? So because there's so many of you that are cooking for one or cooking for two. If you're cooking for more than that, then just amp it all up. Use your multiplication skills from school, right? Canned corn on sale at HEB for 47 cents. Okay, I'll have to go over there. All right, so this is a little. This isn't huge, right? This is where is my little. But you can use whatever baking dish you have. This is an 8-inch baking dish, right? 8-inch baking dish. So, and here's what I'm going to do. The first thing I'm gonna do is preheat my oven to 350 degrees. If you were doing 6 or 8, do a big old one. Big old, I tell you, right? This is olive oil. I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of my dish. Give it a swirl around so everything is there. Ugh! I just frosted my chicken in here. So it is a lot of chicken, okay? It's a lot of chicken. For this, I'm just gonna take, and you know, there are those of you who say, well, I don't like that, I wanna cut it all off. It doesn't bother me at all. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Watch this. I'm gonna take it and put it upside down first and then flip it, all right? So that gets me the olive oil on both sides without me having to touch it. Because, you know, and I know a lot of you are like, ooh, I can't touch the chicken, ew. And so, whatever. Okay, let me see another piece. There we go. All right. So now I just have 3, oh, I didn't get oil on that side. There we go. I just have 3 thighs in here. Again, you could do breast. I have the double-handed baking dish in Susan's garden. I know, it's pretty, isn't it? But this is a smallish one. And like I said, if you're cooking for 1 or 2, if you're cooking for a bigger family, use a 9x13. Use a bigger dish, obviously, right? All right, so there we go. Now, here's the problem. Long ago and far away, when I was growing up, lemon pepper became a thing. Everybody was lemon pepper. But then it was like, oh, it doesn't have that great of a, you know, people got bored with it. And part of the problem is they got their chicken and they took the lemon pepper seasoning and they sprinkled it on and then they baked it. And they go, well, it's okay, but it's not all that in a bag of chips. Let's make it all that in a bag of chips. All right, so we put a little olive oil on here. Then the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm using this. You know what? Use a real lemon if you so desire. So maybe a tablespoon, however much lemon you want, right? But, so I just squirted it on the top. Now, what's gonna go in here are just 2 things. I have my lemon pepper, okay? Oh, hold on, I gotta take the sprinkly thing off. All right, now I'm gonna put in, for these 3, just 3, I'm gonna put in a tablespoon of lemon pepper. Love lemon pepper. And a teaspoon of granulated garlic. Hey Irene, good to see you. Oh, Jay, good to see you. That was not me. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna stir that up. That's it, okay? Just those 2. Why just those 2? You're going, Cindy, where's the salt? Where's the blah, blah, blah? This, look at your ingredients. This particular brand has salt and sugar. It already had garlic in it, but you know me, nothing has enough. All right, so that being said, I've mushed this around, and now we're gonna sprinkle this, and you're gonna think, Cindy, that's kind of too much. But it's not. But it's not, I tell you. So this is enough for 3. If you were doing 6, double. Use your high school or junior high or whatever it is, math skills. Multiply. So if you were gonna do 6, Irene, he's much better, thank you. He's still sore because he still has stitches from his surgery, but he is COVID-free, COVID-free. And now he has to get out of bed. I'm not waiting on him hand and foot anymore. Okay, there we go. Ta and da, look at that. Okay, now you're like, well, that's kind of a lot. It's not, I promise you, it's not. Okay, lid's back on stuff. Now, this is gonna go in a 350-degree oven. Now, again, you can use what you have in your kitchen. So what if you have boned in and skinned? That's fine. What if you have chicken breasts? That's fine. What if you have chicken tenders? That's fine. You're gonna have to adjust your cooking time depending on how big your pieces of chicken are and whether there's bone and skin and all of that. For these, it takes between 20 and 30 minutes. Again, depends on your oven. You can always check if you have a thermometer. I usually cut it open. Janet, oh my goodness. There's my cuz Janet. Hello, Janet, good to see you. All right, so our lemon pepper chicken going in the oven, 350 degrees, 20 to 30 minutes. That being said, Now, we need to have something to go with our garlic chicken, right? We do. Where's my pot? Here we go. Okay, I needed a cup and a quarter. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's what I'm gonna make. I'm stealing the recipe. Janet, he's much better. Thank you. COVID negative, recovering from surgery. Okay, I'm taking an idea and making it mine. Couscous. Now this is Near East couscous and it was roasted garlic and olive oil. I tell you this because I couldn't find a bag or a box of plain old couscous at the store. What is up, right? Because I really wanted the Israeli couscous, which is a bigger little pearl than this. Couldn't find that either. I suppose I could have gone to a different grocery store, but I don't go out that often. Once is enough. The instructions for this, now remember, we made couscous the other day. Way easy. But the instructions for this say, in a medium saucepan, check. Combine 1 1/4 cups of water, check. A tablespoon of olive oil or butter, check. And the spice packet. Here's the spice packet. I know, you're like, really? Oh, I need scissors. I need my kitchen scissors. Really, we're using a box something? Yes, but we're amping it up. We're amping it up. All right, so spice mix goes in. La and da, and da. All right, we gotta bring this to a boil. So I'm gonna put this on and bring that to a boil. Okay, while that's occurring, all kinds of cool things. Here's how we're gonna amp it up. I have a skillet. To the skillet, a little bit of oil, just a little bit. I have 6 pieces of bacon. This is already fried. You can do it like fry the bacon, use the grease, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just gonna do all this at once. 6 pieces of bacon, chopped up. This is a yellow bell pepper. They were on sale yesterday. That's why we have a yellow bell pepper. Oh, thank you, Lydia. I appreciate it. All right, so 1, if you have a green bell pepper, use that. If you have a red bell pepper, use that. If you have a yellow one, use that. Orange is what I got. And then to that, I've got some green onion. I'm gonna wait and let this saute down, and then I'm gonna do the green onion. Now, I'm also gonna add just a whiff of Italian seasoning. Why? Because, so maybe a 1/4 to a 1/2 teaspoon in here. All right, ready? Onto the stove, this goes. So we'll saute this. Whew, all that's going on. Do I deliver? I would love to deliver to you guys. I really would. That would be awesome. Okay, so that's gonna come to, our water's gonna come to a boil. So we have our garlic lemon chicken is in the oven. We have some water, olive oil, and a spice packet on to boil. And in a skillet, we have some bacon and an orange bell pepper. Although you can use whatever kind of bell pepper you have. Hold on 1 second. Need more coffee. Don't you think? Need more coffee. Okay. But Cindy, you said we are gonna cook once, but we're gonna double eat that chicken. We're gonna code chicken. Cook once, double eat. How are we gonna do that? Okay, well here's what we're gonna do. While our couscous is going, we're gonna start our second recipe. Can you believe that? We've only been on like 10 minutes and already we're starting the second recipe. Second recipe, Cindy, yes! Two. Actually, you're getting 3 today, so there you go. Oh, hold on, water's almost boiling. Did you wonder what the chicken would look like? Ta-da! Look at that. Look at all the juice from the chicken. Look how pretty that is. Can you see that? I'm gonna pull it back just a little bit. Then I'm gonna come in closer. Oh, yum, Cindy. That looks so good. All right, so that's our chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and get another thing. Hold on. This is what I want. All right, so I'm gonna put a piece of chicken on here, and this is gonna be for our meal, right? And then we're gonna put our couscous on here. So I'm not gonna taste just yet. Not yet. So I'm gonna set this aside. You can smell it. Yum, so good. All right, so here's the rest of our chicken. Again, I'm doing this if you're cooking for 1 or 2. If you were serving everybody, if you were serving a family of 4, I would double up and do like 8 breasts. Everybody gets 1 breast for dinner, then there's 4 left for the bonus meal. All right, so for the bonus meal, I would take my chicken and I'm gonna put it right here. I'm actually gonna save that. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, look. This is sauteing. So there's our bacon and our green pepper. It doesn't need to get too terribly soft. We just want it a little bit of the crisp off of it, okay? So there's that. I'm gonna take that off of the stove. And our water is boiling. Our water, olive oil, and spice pack is boiling. Yay. And so now, of course, for our couscous, we just dump that sucker in there. Ta and da. How cool is that? Now I need a stirry. There we go. All right, so, see? You just stir it up. That's it. That's it. And then you cover it, okay? Just because I'm gonna do this in a different way, I'm gonna pour this in a bowl and I'm gonna let it set up. I'm gonna let this set up in this bowl. I should have done that to begin with. I'm making lots of noise too. So did you guys do anything fun for the new year? I feel like I haven't talked to anybody. I don't know what's going on in your little lives. Your big lives. All right, I'm just gonna put this plate because it fits. So, there we go. We're gonna let that set. We're gonna let the couscous soak up all of that yumminess. Yay. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. We're gonna start with meal 2. Hey, Jenna. Meal 2 is going to be a chicken enchilada soup. Yum! And we already cooked our chicken, right? Now, you may be saying, but Cindy, garlic lemon chicken and chicken enchilada soup, that doesn't go right. Except, this is a mix, and I'm gonna give you how to make it in the, not right now, but in the comments. They're Danish batter whisks. Oh, good, I'm glad they like them. Homemade soup and double rounds of solitaire. Well, there you go, it works. So we're gonna make this chicken enchilada soup. I will make sure that the recipe for the dry mix is on the site, but we're not gonna do that now. I made up a big old batch. And for this soup, we're gonna need, where's my little measuring thing? Oh, here we go. We're gonna need 5, count them. 1, 2, 3, don't you love that? Ooh, pretty, pretty. 4, 5 and a half. Okay, 5 and a half tablespoons of magic. Magic, okay? All right, so once we get the 5 and a half tablespoons of magic in here, that's the chicken enchilada soup mix, we're gonna add 1 cup of milk, whatever milk you have. Quite frankly, this is 2% because that's what we had. But if you have whole milk, if you have skim milk, you might want to add a little half and half or a little cream. Wholly up to you. How rich do you want this? Now we got to add some water. So I'm going to do 4 cups of water. Isn't this gorgeous? I love this carafe. I don't know if you guys use your carafes. I use my carafe all the time. So 4 cups of water. As you can tell, I probably didn't need this huge. Oh, see, there's my mom. I got my mom a Danish batter whisk for Christmas. I did. Now, to this, we're gonna add 1 can, this is 14.5 ounces of petite diced tomatoes, any kind of diced tomatoes. And I'm also gonna add a can of Rotel. Diced tomatoes with green chilies, if you don't wanna do, because I'm not making any money from Rotel or anybody else, right? If you don't like Rotel, I'm sorry, if you don't like it, then you could just do the diced tomatoes, okay? So you don't have to do the spicy, oh my gosh stuff, right? Anything else we need to put in here? Chicken, we need some chicken in there. Hi, Cindy's mom. Aw, thank you. All right, I'm gonna put this on to start boiling and coming together. Let me give it a stir. Let me give it a stir. La, 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 la. Okay, I'm gonna give this a stir and put this on to bring to a boil. While that happens, we're gonna chop the chicken. Okay, chopping chicken. How fun is chopping chicken? All right, so again, I just have these 2 pieces, right? You can put it in a bowl and use 2 forks and shred it, right? So that's an option. You can do what I'm doing, right? With a knife, or you obviously could just use your fingers and rip it apart. Totally up to you. It's all in how you like your soup. Like a lot of people like shredded chicken in their soup. I don't know if Mom, have you used your whisk yet? Joanne wants to know if you have used your Danish batter whisk yet. Joanne is actually the one, I should get a commission for all, I know, right? But Joanne is actually the one that started this Danish batter whisk phenomenon, because she bought one and sent it to me for a gift. So, good morning, Susan. Hey, late. Oh, it's okay, Debbie. Good to see you. Anyway, so I'm just gonna dice this, all right? So that's 2 5s. You can use as much or as little as you want. Now, I know I'm not supposed to lick my fingers, right? Oh my, But oh my goodness, it's so good. All right, now look what I'm gonna do. Remember this juicy yumminess that had the lemon and the chicken juices and all of that that we cooked? I mean, it's not a whole lot. It's probably, well, let's see exactly how much it is. Maybe a quarter cup? Let's see. 1/3 of a cup. Look, turned out to be 1/3 of a cup of juiciness, the yumminess. I'm gonna add this to my soup. Why? Because we just have a whole nother layer of flavor. Everything is about layering flavor, isn't it? All right, so I'm just gonna put my chicken, because I put the juice in here. I'm gonna put my chicken in here. Yeah, my grandfather, when he would get frustrated with me, he would make this noise, almost like he was herding cows. Maybe that's what he thought about me. But he would do this thing and he'd go, yeah, yeah. Like I needed to behave. And the other thing he always did, of course my whole family did this, if they were talking to me, it was Cindy. If I was in trouble, it was Cindy Ann. Cindy Ann, right? If I was really in trouble, it was all 3 names, right? And you know, all 3 names were coming out. You were in deep doo-doo, I'm telling you. All right, so there's my chicken. Look, so it's about 1.5 cups and my little juice, and I'm gonna go dump it. I'm dumping it in the pot where our chicken enchilada soup is cooking, okay? It's coming to a boil. La and da. But wait, what about our couscous? Our couscous. Doesn't that have a lovely ring? I love that when you say couscous. Just sounds fun. Okay, so remember this bacon, yum, bacon and our yellow bell pepper. You're in trouble. No, I know, right? All right, our couscous is done. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? And then all you need to do, which I don't have a fork right here, but I'm gonna use my Danish batter whisk. Look at this. You just do this and it fluffs it. Everybody should love couscous. Very good. I like it in salads. Okay, so there you go. If you look, Israeli couscous, so these are like really teeny tiny grains. Israeli couscous is a bigger one. It almost looks like a big thing of tapioca. So there you go. All right, it's okay, Beverly. All right, so I'm gonna dumping again, our bacon and our pepper. Pepper for your poppycock? Yes, you missed me, didn't you? And my silliness. All right, so there's my bacon and my pepper. And anytime I use bacon, I like green onion. I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of the green onion. So this is 2 green onions, just cut up small. Look, see? Okay, in it goes. Now this, there you go, Lydia. I knew if you're trying it for the first time, get one of the flavored, like this is a flavored one. Try that first, and that way, you know, because otherwise it's just a grain. It would be like if you boiled noodles and didn't do anything to it, right? You were like, no flavor here, right? So couscous is just a grain. All right, so now this looks good, but I'm gonna tell you where you missed the la la la, la la la. I ordered couscous and cheese. Bacon, couscous, and cheese. What? Bacon, couscous, and cheese? Yes. And so it was kind of like mac and cheese, but using couscous. Now, they did use the bigger couscous. So it's like the Israeli couscous. I couldn't find that. Yes, Esther, thank you. I am feeling better. Thank you. But I decided to experiment. And so we're going to eat well tonight. All right. This is from a local store called H-E-B. It's not Heb, it's H-E-B. I'm just saying. It's named after the owner. I think it's Harold E. Butts is his name. Anyway, H-E-B. Wherever, this is a white cheddar cheese soup. White cheddar cheese. But I know that Campbell's has a cheddar cheese soup, which would be fine, right? And probably whatever grocery store you go to probably has one. You could make a white sauce. You know how easy it is to make a white sauce. You certainly could do that. But I'm being lazy, okay? In we go. Oh, that just always looks disgusting. Doesn't canned soup always disgust you? Eeh. Herbert E. Butts. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna mix this up. If you don't have this, you could just make a white sauce. You know, we've done it on this show 100 times. And then add cheese. Can I sub quinoa? Of course you can, Laurie. You know everything can be substituted. I mean, we love mac and cheese, right? But a lot of people can't eat gluten. Well, you just figure out what your gluten alternative is, right? And then, poof, there you go. All right, I need to get a little bakey dish. I'll be right back. Hold on. I did not plan well. Hold on. Okay. Which bakey dish should we use? Should we use this beautiful one? What is that called? I can't remember, but I liked it because it was kind of pink and purple. Or should we use, I think this one is Simple Elegance. Maybe not. Oh, so pretty, right? Pretty, pretty. What do you think? The first one who gives me an answer, pink or blue? Pink or blue? The first one I read on my screen is the one I use. Pink or blue, let me see. While you decide that, I gotta get one other thing. Hold on. Pink and purple. Okay, there we go. I can't reach. Oh. Okay, hold on. I gotta get a spoon. I can't reach the stuff in the top. Can you believe it? All right, Jess is going to, because no, I'm not gonna do that either. I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, what did we say? We decided on the pink one, so that's what we're using. Pink it is. Pink it is. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty. All right, if you want to add some more cheese or a different cheese, you certainly can do that, okay? In we go. Oh, so pretty. Now, again, I use the yellow bell pepper. If you used a red, that would be pretty in here. If you used a green one, green ones, I don't know why it is. I have no idea the answer to this. Maybe you do. The green bell peppers give me a little indigestion. Remember that commercial? Indigestion, or however she did it. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna smooth this out. Okay, look at that. Pretty, huh? Pretty. And then I am going to, you know what? I'll just use this bowl. I had another one, but it disappeared. It's okay. I'm just gonna use this one. All right, so here we go. These are seasoned breadcrumbs. If you have panko breadcrumbs, you could use those. If you have regular ones, whatever. I'm gonna use about a half a cup. There we go, half a cup. You could melt butter. I'm just gonna be lazy and I got the olive oil sitting right here. Green pepper turns green in the garden. What? Well, I would hope it does. I don't know what that means. About a tablespoon of olive oil in there. Oh, green pepper turns red in the garden. Okay. Anyway, so you could melt some butter and put in there, but I just did a little olive oil, all right? And then if you want even more, oh my, right? We just need to make sure that it's totally, because we don't want it dry, do we? I may need to add just a wee tad bit more. Hold on. Let me feel. Almost there, almost there. Well, maybe just a wee tad more. Don't you love this? I just think it makes me happy. I know that a lot of you roll your eyes at my Polish pottery, but I cannot help myself. It makes me happy. It was like this morning. I was so, it's called berry. Thank you, Vicki Ann, I appreciate it. The berry pattern. This morning I got up and I was all excited because I was gonna get to see you guys today. And so I was like, oh, what mug? What mug? Because I get to see my friends again. And of course, hearts, because you guys are my hearts. So, all right, here we go. Okay. If you want, wholly up to you. If you want to add some parm to the top, that'll just make it even more lovely. Okay, so I'm going to put a little parm in there and give it a stir. I needed a bigger bowl. I love my oil containers and the little pot. Yeah, it's a little like a little teapot. Cool, huh? All right, so if you want more, fine. If you don't want more cheese, fine. If you don't like breaded topping, don't do this step, okay? Now, I'm gonna dump this. Look how I dump. I'm so bad. You know, everybody on these food networks, they do this. La, 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 and it's all pretty. Me, not so much. All right, so I dumped it in, and then I'm just gonna spread it all around. Spreading. Okay, there we go. That's it. Going in the oven. And everything's cooked, really. Everything is there cooked. We're just heating it all the way through, okay? In the oven it goes. And you are gonna be so excited. Hold on, I need my little pot holders. Oh, I'm coming back. Don't leave. Don't leave me. Oof. Here we go. I have enough dishes sitting around here to start my own Polish pottery store. I'm telling you, I do. Okay, I don't need you. I need, we'll use this. I'm just using whatever is available. Oh. La, la, la. Okay, this is the soup. Now, you may be saying, Cindy, it really is just broth, chicken and tomatoes. Yes. Now, let's say that you like a chunkier soup. I could have used crushed potato chips on the top had I had any potato chips to crush, but I do not. Do you know why? Because yesterday when I was at the store, I was gonna buy a bag of potato chips. Sour cream and onion. I like the Lay's with ridges, right? Or Ruffles, I don't care. But I like the ridges. I don't like just the plain old yicky potato chips. A tiny little bag, and I'm talking about not, tiny little bag, but not the big family one. This one was $4 and something. $4. Oh my, yeah, I don't need potato chips that bad. When they go on sale, let me know. Okay. Oh, and you know what else they said? Salted caramel potato chips. I almost paid the $4 just because I was curious what salted caramel potato chips were gonna taste like. But alas, I was watching my pennies. Okay, so here we go. Isn't that pretty? Pretty. Okay. If you wanted to add beans, a can of beans to this soup, you could. If you wanted to add corn to this, or hominy to this, or quite frankly, any vegetable that you had. You could add green beans, you could add yellow squash, zucchini squash, whatever veggie you like and you have. Or like I said, you could add beans to this. It would be fine. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, so good. So good. Yum. Okay. Let me move soup pot. You know what we could do? Let's do this. Maybe I bet I have some Doritos. I'm always digging in the fridge, aren't I? Ketchup potato chips are supposed to be a thing now. Oh, I know, Joanne, food prices are terrible. Under $1 at Aldi's. Well, there you go. All right, so I've just got some Mexican blend cheese. I'm gonna put a sprinkle or more on top. Love Mexican cheese. And the good thing about this is we've mixed our cheeses. Look at that, melty cheese. Look at that, Look, watch. I love it when it does this. Ooh, oh, look at that. Tomatoes are good for you. I know some people say it's bad for inflammation, but I'm not